The natural hair community is toxic. I am sick and tired of the natural hair community. It has long since stopped being about hair acceptance and started to be about making type 4 hair conform to white, mixed hair standards. Recently, there have been a lot more people calling out the nonsense that goes on, for example, nappy-headed jojoba, and it has reminded me why I stopped paying attention to the community years ago. Just today, I happened upon a video of a woman saying she might return to relaxers. Obviously, she can do what she wants, but hearing the way black women address the natural hair as a burden is what I am sick of. I am aware we live in a society where almost only European standards of beauty are catered to, but, unpopular opinion, the only thing that makes natural hair difficult to do is your mindset. So many black women are not styling the hair that they have but the hair they wish they had. The natural hair movement should be about embracing your blackness and radical self-acceptance. The natural hair community should foster a culture that says that no matter what your hair type, texture, density, or whatever other arbitrary labels, your natural hair is beautiful and acceptable and valid because of the simple fact it comes from your head. Despite the fact that the majority of black women have type 4 hair, the most successful natural hair YouTubers, influencers do not. Why are we so quick to fantasize over hair that is nothing like ours? Nappy-headed jojoba was right when she said colorism walked so texturism could run. On the YouTube video I was talking about, there was literally a comment that basically said, yeah, I just like relaxed hair because running your fingers through it and touching your scalp is amazing. That's just a fact. No one disagreed with this woman. Stuff like this makes me lose what little faith I had in the movement. It feels like its foundation is fundamentally vanity, shallowness, and fetishization of looser hair textures. Saying you want to tame your hair is dehumanizing, like saying type 4 hair is animalistic. The most texturist comments I have ever heard are from BW with type 4 hair about type 4 hair. No other group of women has this much smoke for their own hair. I understand that the reason these problems exist is due to white supremacy, but we literally created a whole movement and community to police one another's hair like we're marionettes for the KKK. I can understand why some BW want to relax again. The natural hair community can make you feel miserable. As a 4B, 4C girl, my hair has been its happiest and healthiest since I stopped listening to the community. My relationship with my hair has improved dramatically because I feel no urges to compare it to anyone else's or wish it was any other way. Why would I want my fingers to run through my hair when that is not what my hair does? Why do I want to combat shrinkage when that is what my hair does? Why would I try to combat frizz when that's what my hair does? Why lay my edges when that is not what my hair does? Why do I want my hair to curl when that is not what it does? These are the questions the girls should be asking, yet we dive headfirst into making our hair conform. It is not your hair's fault you don't love it for what it actually is. I will say I too find it incredibly annoying that a movement that started primarily to empower women with type 4 hair, who are the main ones told negative things about their hair, let's be honest, has been largely taken over by women with type 3 hair, which has never been demonized in the same way. Don't get me wrong, I definitely think type 3 girls have a place in the movement, but it's annoying when they become the main face of the movement or the most popular ones in the movement. And I find it annoying how folks think 4C and B are good for braids outs, twist outs, etc. to appear like looser textures. Like damn, why can't it be in its original form? No manipulation ever. Or folks who highly call themselves natural but flat iron 365 days of the year. I understand what you're talking about. The term, natural, is doing everything in its power to not include black hair. It is so annoying how women who have type 3 hair, almost exclusively wear wigs, are relaxed, or whose hair is flat-ironed have the gall to say they are being oppressed and bullied in the community. There are even relaxed women, proving that you can grow long hair with a relaxer to the natural hair community and girls are eating it up. Like what? That is so profoundly beside the point. It should be first and foremost about black self-acceptance, not checkmate, nappy naturals. They make it seem like type 4 girls are being uppity saying that there has to be a line for who deserves to be the central focus of the movement, and who should even be in it. It is a mess. I am still sitting here too afraid to ask why the lace front girlies seem to refuse to wear type 4 wigs or extensions but claim to be natural. Natural hair should be an individual journey at this point. As a woman who been natural all her life, I fucking agree. Folks calling themselves natural wearing weave 365 days of the year. There's a difference between protective styling versus embarrassed of short, nappy, unstylable hair, made up word. The current natural movement isn't about hair health of the type 4 community. It's about hair growth, weave thickness, and loose curls. I awfully feel ashamed as long as I've been natural. I used to be the ones who wore weave or flat ironed my hair during special occasions. I had to question myself, why do I feel the need to create looser texture looks to go out? The natural hair community ain't what it used to be. Or let's say originally for. The part about straightening your hair for special occasions hits home. Everyone is anti-respectability politics until the topic of natural hair comes up. Have you heard about women getting kitty perms, basically making the type 4 hair type 3? That is about the same time I realized that the original intention of the movement was lost. Never mind relaxing their edges so they could lay them. These women still claim to be natural. Natural how? God, help these people. Once people started wearing wigs talking about protective styling, I realized that it wasn't about being natural anymore. I have natural hair. I don't think that I'm part of the natural hair community. I used to watch a lot of videos, but I stopped once I got to know my hair better. It's annoying that black women with type 4 hair can't complain about type 3 being the face of natural hair without being called divisive. The point of the movement was for us to accept our natural hair as it is. But we've gone from wanting non-black women's straight hair, with relaxes, to wanting mixed women's curly hair, with wash and go, twists out, etc. Which is just another form of racism. You can't say this without someone having a "we're all black" meltdown and mixed women acting like it's not the non-black side that makes hair appealing to the black community and everyone else in general, or that we all go through the same hair problems. The one thing I hate most is the whole baby hair thing. I've had natural hair all my life, and when all those natural hair Instagram ots took over was the first time I doubted myself, doubted my hair, and bought so many stupid curlers and stretches and bullshit to change and stretch my natural hair pattern. I just realized during quarantine, I don't have to stretch a damn thing. My natural curls are just fine. I am absolutely tired of the natural hair community and their obsession with laying edges. So much work for 7 strands of hair, my god. Oh, and you got an afro. You might as well roll over and die for all anybody cares. Lol period. I feel very strongly about this topic. I've been seeing more ladies move away from the "shrinkage is the devil" talk, which is encouraging. If stretching my hair from time to time didn't help to combat single strand knots, which are truly the devil, I don't think I'd bother. Wow, I didn't realize it was still that bad. That is a shame. I'm glad you are speaking up. Maybe things will change. I first went natural in 2010. At that point in time, it was like a renaissance, lots more 4B, 4C hair types doing videos, zero product placement, people learning as they went. It really felt like a rediscovery of appreciation for black hair. Then of course texturism seeped in, and the most successful YouTubers were those with 3C, 4A hair. I also noticed women claiming they had 4C hair when it was very obvious they had looser hair patterns. I don't really follow anyone on YouTube anymore. I also stopped participating in Facebook groups for natural hair, as there is such denial of how what works for 3C hair most likely won't work well on 4C hair. The 3C, 4A are overrepresented, and I think it's because those with 4B, 4C hair starting out end up relaxing because they cannot find YouTubers with similar hair types, and try methods just won't work as well on their hair type. I'm on my second journey now, fried my hair coloring too much, so did a second BC, but if I had not gone natural when I initially did in 2010, I doubt I would know how to treat and style my 4C hair. Trying to figure out my hair texture has been really frustrating. I am pretty sure I have just very frizzy 4AB hair. For the longest time I thought I was 4C, largely because I didn't know how to use gel for definition. I saw a TikTok of a woman saying, "How to curl your 4C hair." All she did was run gel through it and it was 3C. Long 3C hair. Girl, just admit you don't know how to do your hair and go. My hair is more 4B than 4A, and I can't find anyone with my texture on YouTube, so I can find inspo. It's isolating. I hate this too. So many 3C, 4as will call themselves type 4. And then make snide comments about everyone else have drying hair, or, of course it curls, it whatever else. It wasn't always like that, and it's a shame. I have combo hair, a patch of 4B in the crown, and everything else is 4C. I remember once asking for recommendations on a Facebook group for 4B, 4C YouTubers. They listed all these damn 3C, 4A ones. I pointed that out and they began questioning why I needed YouTubers that were 4B, 4C, insisting it didn't matter what hair type they had, the techniques should work on my hair, etc. It was crazy. I promptly left that group, and that marked the beginning of the end of me participating in natural hair groups. We went natural around the same time, although I did it for the wrong reasons, lol. I miss the days of people spending their own money and doing conditioner reviews. I did it for the wrong reasons too. I have scalp psoriasis, so relaxes and my scalp do not mix lol. It's one of the reasons why I don't pass judgment on people who continue to relax. Or wear wigs most of the time. I wear wigs and braids, I do silk presses 4 times a year, and I wear my hair in natural styles. I just didn't want to wake up early in college to go to the hair salon after drinking until 4 a.m. I legit didn't understand my hair was straight because of relaxes. Same here. I kept thinking that's not 4C hair, and then they would make a video screaming about how dare we say their hair wasn't 4C. This is my hair life mantra, I do what I want with my hair. I'm a 100% African, 100% 4C, and I really don't give a damn about anyone else's thoughts about it anymore. I wear my hair naturally, I wear braids, I've worn weaves, I'm open to wigs, I've relaxed, and it's no one's business. The natural hair community was always going to be a double-edged sword. It was always going to be empowering and validating while rife with texturism and condescension. It's human nature to both uplift and put down and include and exclude, and black and biracial women are not exempt. And when it comes to an already controversial, sensitive, personal and politicized topic like hair, it was bound to have an ugly side as well. I say do whatever you want. You don't need a community to guide you or validate you, and you certainly don't need one to squash your spirit. Take what you need to learn how to care for your hair in a healthy way and shrug off the rest. Do whatever else you want. Life is too short. Yeah, not long ago I had a vague idea for a drawstring ponytail hairstyle I wanted to do on my 4C hair. I was looking on YouTube for interesting ways to put my hair into a ponytail, maybe with plaits, cornrows, maybe with rubber bands, whatever. It was a real struggle to find any hairstyles that weren't sleek ponytails where you spend 20 minutes trying to gel your hair down flat. 20 minutes. Nah Sue. Wet or damp your hair. The closer to the roots the better. Put your hair in a loose ponytail with anything you can find. Brush it, moisturize. Then get your string or shoelace, then wrap it around your head once, then tie. I've been natural for almost 2 years. I enjoy it, but I had to honestly back away from the natural hair community. It was just too much. I have type 4 hair. I have texturized it for years because as an athlete I need to wash my hair multiple times a week with limited time to do so, max 20 minutes for both wash and comb through. With texturized hair, this works within my time constraints and is super easy. I'm also pretty low maintenance, so this has worked really well for me. Wash conditioning takes 10 minutes, then spray leave-in conditioner, comb through, rub in some coconut oil, done in 5 minutes. Quarantine made me consider going natural. I have 4 to 5 inches of new growth. I feel stuck though, because now washing and combing my hair is at least a 30 minutes process, and that's only with 1/4 of my hair being natural. How long would it take if all my hair was natural? I just wouldn't have the time to do a wash and go with natural hair every other day. I'm also not into wearing wigs, weaves, braids or protective styles on the regular. Genuinely, what are my options? I feel like hair choices depend on a person's lifestyle too. Ease Texturizer is a mild relaxer. Hair doesn't need to be combed through every time. Wear your hair in natural twists and you'll be able to save tons of time. And detangling lol. Twists are great, but I don't like that look for myself, to be honest. Thanks though. I'm type 4 and I dabble in and out of the community. I wear a lot of protective styles, and when my hair is out it's normally stretched due to single strand knots. I've been doing clay treatments, but that still hasn't solved the problem. And I love baby hairs while wearing braids because lord I got a box forehead that needs distraction. I never realized the pressure it can cause dealing with those women. And I feel bad people have to leave it to feel at peace. Most of my friends are type 4 or have locks. I think they are a nice community, by the way. There is one of my friends who is type 3 and she swears that she envies us and she swoons over our texture all the time. But I think it falls down to the community around you. These women online are bullies, so I'd say take the advice you see fit and go, my good sis. Nothing is worth your happiness, and don't feel bad if you want to go back relaxed. Whatever makes you feel beautiful is key. I totally agree. When I was on TikTok in the past, they would always show black women with loose curl hair like 3B texture as the face of the movement. I would always compare myself to desiring that look, thinking it was more beautiful. Not to mention the idea that shrinkage is a bad thing. These past few days I've been grabbing a strand of my hair and pulling it just to see the actual length when there really isn't a need to do that. Why does my hair have to even be long? It's so tiring, which is why I don't involve myself in the community anymore. Hello, if you have made it to the end of the video, make sure to click the subscribe button below. You can also check some of my previous videos. Wait, just wait, comment and like too. I am Pink Balloon and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.